Go live. Oh, I think we're live. Hi, we're live. Okay, somebody's having a makeout session.
I'm getting attacked.
It's Winnie. So hi, I'm Seth Jewish Broadway Alliance. Now, by the way, I don't know what the Lembecks are. They're never late, but I'm not going to worry about it this very second. I just want to make sure they got my link. Yeah, okay. I'm here with Yona, but official name Our Lady J.
Hello.
So Our Lady J, are you share style where you don't have a last name anymore?
My last name is Spidel. Everyone always said Speedle, Spidel, Spittle, and I went with the J for Jonah before I transitioned. And then I changed my name to Jana, and all the Germans kept calling me Yona. And then when I found out Yona was the Hebrew version, I was like, okay, we're going with that.
Yes, Queen. Now, when we adopted her, she was Winter, and we thought it was too much of a downer, and we were out to breakfast, and someone said, what about nicknaming her Winnie? So she also transitioned.
We love a good transition.
Of course we do. Kids, okay, look at all these nice it's Donald Young, direct from London, wherever he lives in the UK. I can't tell the difference. I'm sure it's there. It's Isabel from Germany who tuned in. It's really 28th here. Thank you. My birthday's tomorrow, Yona. Okay, everyone's giving these nice messages. So now I was going to say this news to the Lembecks came on.
Your birthday's tomorrow?
Yeah.
I thought their birthday was tomorrow.
No, it's my girlfriend, Miggy.
Oh my God, happy birthday.
Thank you, sister. Hold on, I want to make sure they're coming.
Okay, I better put this little snuggle.
She's just going to jump the fuck up.
Down.
Did you get the link? I'm trying to make sure. Okay, honey, we got to have one boundary. It's all I'm asking. Okay, she'll just get the hell down. It's very Lucy Cujo, on the comeback where she gets the dog and then 1 minute later she gives it to somebody else. Okay. Okay, so before we get into this, so here's the deal. So I was going to save this news till Lorna comes, but Yona is transitioning to Judaism.
Yay. My Beit Din is March 12th, so I'm not official yet. I haven't come out yet, really, because I'm like, I got to wait till it's official. But till I get the dunk.
But Michael Lembeck, yes, we are. Okay, I'm going to say this because they're coming on. Let me just ask you something. They're about to come on. Yona, before we get it, okay, that's going to make me... We're backstage. Did I give the wrong... Hold on, I think I gave the wrong link. Hold on. Wait. I maybe gave the wrong link? Hold on.
People are on here?
Well, people are watching. Hold on. Let me send again. Sorry, guys. This is...
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Isabel.
Everyone is so nice. Okay, wait. How do I invite guests? So this is the link. They can't be backstage because I don't see them.
Thank you, Rusty.
Okay, hold on. Is this the damn link? Okay. Oh, Rusty's a regular. So, before we get into the whole transitioning, I met you as a pianist, which by the way, I've always been more... Who is not mortified being called that?
And when you say it really fast, it's confusing.
It's horrific. But Yona's a great pianist, but then this amazing career as a writer. So you're going to talk about your writing career.
I met on Rosie's cruise ship.
Yes.
Many years ago.
Yeah, and I was, of course, like, Yona has enough to be playing. I'm the only pianist on this boat. I'm so competitive.
That's why I transitioned. We couldn't have two gays.
Thank you.
It's too much.
Thank you. But look at the locks. But my question is, so how did you then become this successful writer?
Hold
on, here they are, before I forget. I'm joining the Lembecks. Come on stage. Hold on. Lembecks, did I send you a link?
Well, our link was busted or something. I don't know.
We're short a link.
Okay, so hold on. So this is Yona / Our Lady J, who transitioned, as you can see, and is stunning now. However, Lorna style, she is also becoming a Jew.
Been in the process for over 10 years, almost 12 years.
And when is your Beit Midrash, whatever the hell it's called?
My Beit Din is March 12th.
Soon.
Soon, 2 weeks away.
Isn't that amazing?
Thank you.
So Lorna, now people always go, did you ever see them? I always have to say, did you ever see the movie Airplane?
Yes, of course.
Do you remember the hilarious flight attendant that plays the guitar?
Of course.
So that is Lorna.
Oh my gosh,
when she was Lorna Harrison.
Gorgeous.
But now she's a Judaica. She transitioned into Judaism, became a Chazan.
Okay. Yes.
And is now a Lembeck. Now Michael Lembeck, however, is
oh no, it's coming.
Well, first I'm going to show you this. Michael Lembeck did the national tour of Greece as Sonny Lattieri. Now, Michael, I don't know if you saw what I just posted, but I played piano in summer stock for Greece. And for some reason, we had to be in costume.
Amazing.
And this is what I look like. I'm in the black shirt.
Wow.
So that's
okay.
Any comments, Michael? Just say
it. No.
That's weird because you started to say a comment.
I was going to say how handsome you looked.
No, you're going to say that my waist is really small, but it's not as small as
mine.
Here we go.
I would never, ever show this clip.
Hey, it's me, Captain Cool. cool. And the Kongs.
Amazing.
27 ways, 26 ways. Okay, so
But who was wearing what color?
thank you. Bobby, you are? Okay, so Yona, so this is my two questions. So first of all, Lorna Patterson, before we go to Yona, why did you transition to Judaism?
Oh my goodness, big story. Well, I actually see if I can condense this. I had a very good friend in grammar school. Where I grew up, there was maybe 5 Jews in the whole school, and a girl was my friend, and she was Jewish, and both my parents worked, and I got in her carpool, and so I basically went to Hebrew school and had to sit outside the door twice a week, waiting for her to come out. And
Because they wouldn't let you in.
well, yeah, well, that's another story. But anyway, I got
Because of
very
this, the blonde hair.
because
and
of this punim, yeah. And
chicks like that.
so when I was around 10, I asked my mother if I could be Jewish, and she laughed because it was 1966 or something, and she said, "Oh, sweetheart, you can't be Jewish. You have to be born that way, and you're not, and so you can't be." And so I held that inside me. And then when our son Sam was becoming around bar mitzvah age, he was having tutoring in the house. And the tutor came up to me one day and said, "You seem more interested in this stuff than he is."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh, but I know, but I'm not." We were already married. I mean, we did the light the menorah in one room and decorate the Christmas tree in the other, and we were doing all that stuff. And he handed me a brochure to the University of Judaism and their conversion class, and I started the classes, and I ended up converting, and here I am.
Short story. That was a very short version.
And
So
one of the big things that sent me into
Therapy.
conversion was therapy. Into conversion was one day our daughter, when she was little, came home. It was in December, and she came up to me and she said, "Mommy, am I Hanukkah or am I Christmas?" And I said, "Well, Daddy's Hanukkah and Mommy's Christmas." And she said, "I know, but what am I?"
Wow.
Thus began.
So that kind of
Yeah.
that was another sort of spark, and it was sort of the same age that I was when I had asked. And then I went to school, and then I converted, and then I went on to seminary. So it was
Because the voice is amazing. But Yona, why did you decide to transition to Judaism?
Well, on that
Convert.
note, the Hanukkah, Christmas, I come from a Christian family. And this Christmas was the first year where I was like, okay, I'm going to be a Barbra Streisand Jew. Like, that's just what is going to happen.
Meaning what?
I'm
Hatikva?
going to have the Christmas album.
Oh,
I'm going to have the tree. But Judaism is who I am.
But why did you feel this I'm a Jew-ness?
I had always felt a cultural crush on Judaism. I didn't know what that was at the time. I moved to New York. I'm a musical theater girl. I'm neurotic. I have all the tics, the isms. And
You can pass, though. You learn can pass with the red and the pretty. Go on.
Well, I found out in my DNA. I did one of those DNA tests where it goes to your the DNA before the ancestors went to Europe, and I'm 14% Jewish. Apparently,
That's a lot. 14 is a lot.
That's a lot. There was a Jewish town in Germany where my ancestors came. Half of my German heritage is Jewish, so I always knew I was almost 28% German. So that was interesting because a friend of mine, as I was converting, said, "You should do a test. There's something going on here."
Wow. Did it make you feel better to know you have a little Judaism in you?
It did, and I'm still processing what that meant for my ancestors who had to convert in the Crusades, and what they were up against, and what we're up against now, and how my conversion has moved me from a state of casually dating Judaism to being in a relationship with the Jewish people and the tribe, and
that's
my higher
beautifully said. So beautifully said.
Well, John is Yona now, because when I met Yona, it was Jonna, and then all the Germans. By the way, what do you mean all the Germans? Why were you around Germans?
I was doing a show about Magnus Hirschfeld in Berlin, and I was going over there a lot. And so a lot of my research at the time was about actually the Institute for Sex. It's a long story, but a bunch of Jewish doctors who invented trans medicine, which I never knew, and invented the word trans, and there was this institute. So every time I would talk to German partner, as they called me, Yona.
So now Yona. So now I'm going with the Yona. But my point is, what's the difference, or how similar is it transitioning? And now you're a stunning woman transitioning to a Jew. Was one braver? Was one harder? What's the deal?
I mean, I haven't really thought about saying this publicly, but I've talked about it to friends a lot, is that it's a lot scarier to convert as a Jew than it is to come out as trans. A lot scarier.
Yeah, and I shouldn't say becoming a woman because I know you've always felt a woman. But
I feel I've always felt Jewish as well. And one thing I've learned, in working with my rabbi, is that it's coming home. It's not if we really believe the word and the scripture, it's like we were all there on Mount Sinai.
We were all standing at the mountain.
Yes. So it's
that.
coming home and it feels
the
very
same
similar
thing.
that way.
Yes, that is so beautiful. And by the way, it's always the converts, quote unquote, that know so much more about Judaism. Michael and I were like, what's Mount Sinai? But anyway, whatever. We kind of know the hospital. We know that. Okay, thank you. Second of all, the reason it's so beautifully stated is because Yona's a writer, and the first show I feel was transparent, but maybe I'm not.
That was my first TV show, and that's when I started my conversion journey.
Wow, same thing.
I had always, I dated Jewish guys, not exclusively, but like I had always in New York and in theater and in the arts was always around Jews. And when I got the job to write on Transparent as the only, I represented the trans element of the show. I was the only trans writer on the show.
In a show about trans? Okay, go on.
But
there was a person. Okay, go on.
But it was such a pleasure to mine that part of my story. But so much of the show was not just about transness. It was about Judaism. It was a very, very Jewish show.
It was a lot of, who has the cream cheese? What? It's not kosher. I remember.
Yes. So I was like on a crash course to learning the logistics of the traditions. And one of the writers just said, girl, you are Jewish. And I was like, what does that mean? Like, I don't even know what, and that's like just who you are. That's who your spirit is. And so I signed up for an Intro to Judaism class.
Oh, it was Transparent that really did it.
Yeah.
Wow. It's so interesting how everyone finds it.
Yeah.
When you've got to step up staging. So here's the deal. So Yona is just learning the prayers. So Lorna and Michael, will you help? We're going to start with why don't we start with the candles? You're going to light the candles.
Are we lighting them? Or are you lighting them?
Why not?
We have candles. We're candly. If you want me to light.
Do both.
Okay.
All the prayers. I just don't know the full Kiddush prayer.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, well then, will you sing the candle blessing then?
Sure.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, then I will.
You want to light and I'll do the eyes closed now. Okay, so here we go. I don't know if you can see.
What key do you like?
Oh, just go. It's a cappella.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu liyadlik nir shel Shabbat.
Beautiful.
So soothing. Wow, I need an album of lullabies. Okay, that was fine. Top that, Lorna. Okay, so now let's do. Thank you. I'll bring out the wine, Lorna. I'll do the wine blessing, and you do the challah. Actually, no, we'll do the challah because Yona brought this amazing challah from Bread.
Oh, that looks fantastic!
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow, what is that?
It's festive.
It's called festive.
It's like a babka.
That looks so good.
It's a
I don't think it's for
babka.
Purim. I think they just do it. I think they always have it. So it's like a little bit of nuts, a little bit of sesame. So you do the wine bracha. I'll pour it. Hit it, Lorna or Michael.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Short version.
That's fine. Hold on. We're getting so many nice comments and I haven't even looked. Got a lot of amens. And everything, exactly. It's in everything challah. Oh, we'll get an amen there. Bread's Bakery. Yes, Queen. Okay, now we'll do the challah blessing because you're upstaging me. Yona, do you know the challah? Actually, we should cover it first, right? I'm supposed to have two, Lorna. We actually do that.
Well, you've done the wine, so you can uncover it because it's not embarrassed anymore. It's not.
Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, do you want to do the hamotzi?
I insist.
Okay. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
The tailbone.
Okay, we gotta have some. What side? I'm gonna take this festive side. Mm. I'm doing LA eating, where it's just this is literally my carbs for the week.
So my Ozempic will allow me to.
Oh, Seth, I'm dying. Is there an Ozempic blessing that I need? Okay, so now before we go into the Misha Berach, I have to actually find the Misha Berach. Okay, so hold on, it was sent to me. Hey, Anna, I forgot. Everybody knows that, you know, less than a year ago, you were diagnosed with breast cancer. We were all doing the Misha Berach for you. Everyone was very concerned because you went in last week for your follow-up. Can you please give us an update?
I heard my 5 favorite words, which are see you in 6 months, because I got the all clear. So
Nice.
She's a cancer-free mofo.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
So, Lorna, for the people that are waiting for my biggest anxiety is waiting for something. How do you deal with the waiting? Do you have any kind of spiritual thing that you do?
I wish I did. It's just, there's a word for it. I follow, other women who have breast cancer, and they call it scanxiety, which is, it starts the minute you make the appointment and, waiting for the date and getting in the car and driving there. And then, wait, I have more than one test, waiting between the tests, it's a lot. It's a lot of anxiety. It is. But
I like honesty. Like, because a lot of people are like, I just think of my children. No,
no.
Because people was like, she was so brave. I'm like, why do people have to be brave? Why can't people be anxious? So I appreciate that you're being honest.
I'm anxious. I'm not brave.
Yeah, and it's that other thing that you and your friends talk about is from the moment you're diagnosed, no matter whether you're clear or not, you get a sore throat. I have cancer of the throat. Your elbow hurts. Oh my God, I have cancer in my elbow.
It's always on your shoulder. It's always there going, hello.
Yeah.
Do you, when you're doing the scans, do you ever listen to music?
No.
Well, you have those fabulous ladies to be with.
I probably will in 6 months I have to do something every 6 months, an MRI or whatever.
I know there's a very soothing song I know.
That's amazing.
Seth, somebody sent me something that I'm going to send you.
Love and marriage?
Yeah, whatever that thing is. Yeah, that you're going to enjoy.
Yeah.
I know I will, dear.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay, as I was saying. Okay, so now keep dancing. Okay, we're going to go. So you're all clear. Michael Lembeck, what's happening with your amazing career? What do I need to know? What's next for you besides your...
What do you need to know?
I don't need to know.
He's writing a book.
Ooh, a showbiz book?
Could I not have said that?
No, actually not a showbiz book, because everybody writes showbiz books. Nobody cares. It's really just for you.
Everybody
and your
cares. That's all I read is showbiz
Well,
books.
you and my mom.
Liza's, oh my
No,
God.
Liza's coming out with a book. Lembeck, nice try. But keep going. You're not writing a showbiz book. You're writing a what book?
No, well, of all the things I've been asked to do with skirmishes, make it a TV show.
This is this great play that he wrote. It's kind of like what's the I do, but it's a play version where it's a couple in all different situations, and it's really based on their brilliant marriage. Go on.
I've been talking to people about it being released as a book. So at the moment, you know why? Mostly because there's no light and laughs and fun out there to be found, and this is nothing but a mirror on every relationship ever, and hilarious.
I agree.
So I'm having a person who does this for a living transfer it to a book manuscript, and then it's going to the interested publishers, and it's a really, really fun exercise to do this, I gotta tell you. And the response has been phenomenal.
Typing away in there.
Yeah.
It's so like a comedic, sweet version of your marriage. I just love it. Okay, so that I approve of. Okay, next we're gonna go to the Misha Berach. Misha. I'm gonna look up some of these names. Okay.
Do you have the names?
I'm slowly getting them. Lord, get some of them. I had the names that were sent in that Laura sent to me. And if anyone else has any more, just put them in the comments, please. All right.
Can I ask you, as an author, Lorna, how
Yes.
your relationship to prayer has changed? Wow. Seth looks up our list.
My relationship to prayer has changed.
Yeah, how it evolved when you converted. 'Cause
So I had no relationship with prayer. I grew up in a secular Christian home. I mean, I was Christian, but Christmas and the 4th of July had the same, meaning. I mean, I didn't grow up with religion in my house or prayer, and I was actually envious of my friends who did. I wanted to go. And actually one summer, my mother sent me to Vacation Bible School.
Uh-huh.
Michael loves this story. And I literally got kicked out for asking too many questions.
Yes.
But that's all Jewish people do. Oh, this was not a Jewish Bible. Okay, yeah.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Perfect sense. That, Vacation Bible School didn't work out. She needs to stop asking questions. So,
I love it. So now, do you actually use prayer in your real life?
yes, absolutely. I absolutely, even if you, I always say that I am 49%. I mean, I'm 51% at all times in my belief. I'm never off, but it's hard sometimes. It's hard for everybody.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to just as if, even if you're having doubts, even if you're having fear, as if, and it can pull you out of what you're feeling, and especially praying for somebody else. It's
Absolutely.
I think it's important.
It's one of the reasons my conversion kicked into full gear in the last few years. It's just when the world becomes too much, it's such a solid foundation to have that we can look at these traditions and rely on something that has gotten so many people through so many things throughout time.
Well, I'll tell you, this. Sorry, I don't want to get cantor.
No, I'm loving it. I'll send it out.
This week's Torah portion talks about the Ner Tamid, the eternal light, and sometimes when I see the Ner Tamid, I think about walking into an empty theater, with the stage
light.
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like it's like a perfect marriage of Broadway Shabbat and Broadway and Shabbat.
That's beautiful.
And
it's Broadway week in the Torah.
And the Ner Tamid it's not a big bright light. It's not loud. You don't turn it on and off. It doesn't blast. It's just that small light that's constant, that never stops. And that's the Jewish people. We are that light. Yeah. And all we have to do is just keep shining.
Yeah.
I've always thought of you as the Ner Tamid of theater in New York.
Absolutely. He is.
Always.
Without a doubt.
Sure. I'm going to take that literally. Thank you.
You should.
Well, there's always an eyebrow raised from Lembeck, but I trusted you.
No. He's been.
No. If somebody were ever smart enough to put together an evening where you were honored, my speech would be about you being the Ner Tamid.
Michael Lembeck, that is so sweet. I'm very honored that you say that about me. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll do one less showing of your Captain Cool because of
Well, we're gonna have what we send you is gonna be good too. Yeah.
It's gonna be fodder.
Yeah.
Okay, Lembecks, let's hear your beautiful Debbie Friedman song.
May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen.
Here are some of the names, and if you don't hear a name, make sure you think of the person you'd like to send some healing prayers to. Hannah Marks, Leah Weimer, Keith Adams, Jacob Tronfeld, Zach McLaren Webb, as well as Pania Bat Chana V. Murray, Jacqueline Ann, Eric Hirschman, Buddy the Wonder Dog, our own Aaron Scott Lazar, who we love so much, my friend David. Anyone else that anyone needs to add? Think about it and let the next verse begin.
מי שברך אמותינו מקור הברכה לאבותינו. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Don't you want to have a marriage where you play and sing together?
That is so fun. Oh, that's who we are, isn't it, tonight?
Yes, I love that. By the way, I love that my friend Jack Plotnick is here. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jeff Plotnick.
Michael, what was the movie you directed Jack in? Oh, it was with Alec Mapa.
Ashley Tisdale, Alec Mapa. He and when it was suggested to me who should play these two parts of the writers of the musical that Ashley Tisdale goes to New York to star in. I wanted funny people, of course. And when I saw the audition list, in addition to my own, who I wanted, I made sure that Jack and Alec came in together. And it was done. Done. They walked out and I said, anybody, any other ideas? Because that's them. And we love Jack. Jack is money in the comedy bank.
Yep.
Any line he can make good. And
Yeah.
by the way, I forgot to mention my sister Beth just told me one of my musical idols, Neil Sedaka, just passed away.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't
Ah.
know.
I loved him so much. I
Yeah.
got to work with him a little bit, and there was no one that could write like that and sing like that. Just unbelievable. Now listen, I told Yona to sing and play this week, but I don't know if you know, but last week, right before my cruise, I was like, "Ooh, why is there water on the basement floor?"
Oh.
And then we realized that the snow melting began to seep into our basement.
Oh, no.
Oh,
And
wow.
then
no.
we went to our bedroom, and it started buckling the walls. And
Oh,
yeah, so
Oh, no.
James stayed behind to deal with the flood, and then he was going to join my Broadway cruise in Grand Cayman and flew there. But cruises don't let people join in the middle. You have to apply for it. And
Mm.
James did, and they were like, upon careful consideration, you're not allowed to join the cruise. Anyway, James flew to Grand Cayman and couldn't join. But my point is, my whole downstairs is still being flooded. So Yona is going back to LA, but I know you're coming back to New York.
I'll be back after I'm in a writer's room in LA that
Sounds
finishes
awful.
March 31st, and then I'm on the first flight back to New York. No, March 27th. we
So
finish.
in April,
how long are you here?
I leave tomorrow, and then
he's in LA.
Oh, you're in LA. Oh, okay. I am there till March. I believe my flight's March 31st.
Why
I,
don't you
gotta, I don't know my calendar.
Say, go to their house for a Shabbat, and then
Will ask Seth to give you our details
Amazing.
Yeah.
so we
Fabulous.
can maybe
Check
spend
in
a little
with
time.
us.
Yeah.
Yes,
That would be
please.
fun.
sweet as
Great.
that.
That would
Rusty,
be fun.
Rusty Frank was already there, and the Lembecks are coming on my cruise to Iceland
When is your cruise to Iceland?
in July. And these clowns keep saying they're going to come, and then they totally cancel. That's when we met on the Rosie cruise all those years ago.
Ah.
Because
We
you want to
never
begin as a
said
pianist.
we're coming. We never said we're coming.
Oh, I know.
I'm
And I
afraid
followed
of
through.
I'm afraid of boats.
You were in an airplane. That was an airplane that crashed, not a
On a
boat.
soundstage.
Do you remember that storm? There was a
You were on that
horrible.
one.
Oh, see, there
Horrible
you go.
storm.
There was
That's-
one storm that.
I went to the blackjack tables to blow off some stress and found Audra McDonald just saying, "Hit me, hit me."
Because it was everyone was about to die. I will tell my 2-second story about that storm. So we're in Alaska. I had to host a variety show that night with all these comics, and Julie Maroney was the last act. And I've never been on I've been on 20 years of cruising. But anyway, it was bad. And it sounded like the walls of the cruise, like people were smashed. It was the waves. It was like,
The whole
bang,
boat was like,
bang. Yeah.
Wow.
So I get like nauseated. But if you kind of look at the horizon, if you lay down, you don't get sick. So I would go out and be like, and the next deck is blah, blah, blah. And I would go off stage and I would just lay down. Introduce, go off stage, lay down. And finally, the last act was Julie Murney. So I go to the piano. I'm like, and I had to play this time. So I'm like, here's Julie Murney. I go to the piano and I'm like, wait, I think I'm going to throw up. And I'm like, oh my God, they're videotaping the show. And if it weren't me, of course I would put on America's Funniest Home Videos. So I'm like, they're going to have a videotape of me throwing up on the piano. So I'm like, I do not want this videotape. So I ran off stage and laid down. So Julia comes to the stage, and right when she gets to the stage, first of all, old school, my boom mic, crash, falls to the floor. I run off, and all she sees are my two legs sticking out wickedly to the east style. So you just see a leg and shoes. And she's like, I guess the show is over. Curtain. And I did not throw up. But the next day, a rumor was spread that I threw up by Cyndi Lauper. I didn't throw up. I ran off stage and I laid
think
down.
I heard that rumor.
It's
actually.
not true. I kept it in.
Listen, you would have gone viral today.
I know. Now that I
Today
think about it.
we hope for this.
All over the keyboard. In conclusione, see, look, Isabel has been on so many. Can't wait for Iceland. See, Helene Bear's coming to Iceland. Isabel's coming to Iceland. Well, Michael? How about Lauren? Don't listen. How about you leave the old anchor behind and you go on the cruise without the dead weight?
You know what? It may
What?
be an opportunity for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
If I
Yeah.
look at it as an opportunity.
Yeah, because there'll be a lot of.
By
gay
the way,
guys.
Iceland,
What?
aren't you only in like the bay?
No,
The bays
it's
around Iceland. It's
green.
not
Iceland
ocean.
is beautiful. You
We
go
go around the whole. It's amazing. We stop in all these different towns. When you get off, it's unbelievable. Have you ever been to Iceland?
I'm on a layover just once.
Oh, there's a whole tomato restaurant. It's amazing. You walk in, it's like a greenhouse, and all these tomatoes are everywhere, and everything they make is with tomatoes. It's so cool. There are all these hot baths where you get. It's like
Tomato
you're on the
baths?
moon. Like, you go in like, and it's boiling hot water, but it's like
Uh-huh.
cold out because it's like a
Right.
natural.
Yeah.
It's stunning. It's one of the most unique places I've ever been to. It feels like you're on the moon. So, Michael, we'll have a good time. Laura, we'll call you. We'll call you.
Okay.
FaceTime.
Thanks.
Okay, so next time, guys, I had such a headache before this began. I don't know if it was like sinuses, but this really cheered me up. So thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Can
kids.
we say one more thing before you go?
Yes.
Happy birthday to
To
you.
you.
Happy birthday
To
to
you.
you. Happy birthday, dear Seth.
Happy birthday to you and many more.
Wow. Keep dancing. Oh, you guys are amazing. All right, I will see you next week. Congratulations on the clear scan of the rack.
Here.
Still got it. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and
See you
I'll
in
talk to you
LA.
soon.
Look
Thank
us
you.
up. Look us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Bye.